Hello Capricorn, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Capricorn for the week of November 8th. Now Capricorn, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Capricorn, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a DM from somebody, that is not me, that's someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. All right, Capricorn, let's see what we have here for you. All right. Make sure everything is in view, and we'll get right into it for you. All right. That looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom. You have the Knight of Wands. So this is a really nice card to find in this case. I feel like some of you are thinking about traveling here, or primarily the Knight of Wands comes in when someone's ready to move residence or change location in some way, like getting a new apartment, getting a new house, anything like that, even just moving to a new place. I always like to say though, with the Knight of Wands, you know, you could be moving in thought, moving in ideas, moving in the way that you view a career situation, especially because the Wands is the suit of enterprise, career, business. And so you have three major travel cards on this reading here, with the Knight of Wands, the Chariot, and the Eight of Wands, all in pretty prominent positions. And so for some of you, this is literally you're moving, you're getting ready to move, it's on your mind, it's something you've been thinking about. You know, I think for others of you, if it's not a physical relocation, you're moving away. You're moving away from what you used to do. And there's a new start, there's a new beginning here on the horizon for you. So let's take a look here. Right away in the middle, you have the Chariot. Okay, this is another really nice card. You know, this is somebody who is, you know, this, in other interpretations of this card, they're driving away from the city. They're leaving the city. And in other interpretations, instead of the clouds, it's a city behind them. And so for you, what I feel like this is more of a metaphor, an idea for moving away from, driving away from, traveling away from what you used to do. And I think this has required you to have some major self-discipline, because the Chariot is all about the work that you put in. It's saying that it's this idea of as above, so below. As you put in the work, you are rewarded. And I feel this is all about getting a major triumph or a victory around just your sweat equity, if you will, your ability to put time and effort and energy into a project or as a solution. And for some of you, this is what's going on here. You're dedicating yourself to a new craft or a new business or a new idea. And others of you, by the way, I do like to bring in love and romance messages as well as career and finance. You're dedicating yourself to someone else after having been in a period of probably single energy, something like that. You're dedicating yourself to someone else. And what was the other thing I wanted to say? The Chariot here can indicate travel by vehicle, and you also have travel by air as well as this Knight. So it's like some of you are making a move, but let's take a look here. In the past, you have the Three of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So wow, double aces here. Anytime you get two aces, it's a really nice energy in a reading. You have them stacked on top of each other. So in the past, you know, for some of you, you've really thought about some sort of heartbreak, okay? Some sort of heartbreak here has been on your mind. And, you know, a lot of people go right away to divorce, separation, breakup with that Three of Swords, which is pretty much the key message. But actually, the overarching message of the three of Swords is something that breaks your heart. This can mean getting severed from a job, or a friend who you put your trust in, who, you know, is mistrusting you in some way, or something like that going on, where I feel like that situation is on your mind from the past, and what you really need to do is let go. Okay, it's easier said than done. I also can't tell you what to do, but that's what the cards are saying. For some of you, despite having, faced that adversity with that Three of Swords on your mind, you still have found time to find somebody with this Ace of Cups, which is typically can mean the start of a new relationship, especially with this diagonal here with the Ace of Cups, the Chariot, and the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is my favorite romance card. And so for some of you, for sure, like I feel like letting go has allowed you to, letting go has opened some sort of new beginning up for you here. And for those of you who are here for career and finance, which I know a lot of you are, this Ace of Wands, perfect card to get. This is personally my favorite card, but it's really, this card is about a passionate new beginning. Any sort of business or enterprise that you start under the energy of this card typically goes well. It's typically well aligned for you. And it's a card of side hustles, turning passions into profits, doing something that you truly want to do. It can also indicate an invitation from the universe coming in here for you in some way. And so there's something here divinely inspired, and that could be a person, like through a new relationship where maybe you dedicate yourself to being partnered after being in a period of singleness. And for others of you, you're dedicating yourself to a new craft, okay? Now in your current situation, you have the Fool, the Chariot, and the King of Cups. Really, really like this energy here. You really only have one negative card with that Three of Swords. Everything else is overwhelmingly positive. This Fool card is a new beginning. Okay, so you have a powerful new beginning here with the Fool. You have a passionate new beginning. You have a happy new beginning. This is an energy of new beginning on the board here overall in this reading. This Fool is somebody who leaps forward into the unknown, allowing the universe to handle the details, and without attachments to what used to be or what was or what could have been. It starts off all of the tarot at zero. It's the beginning of a powerful hero's journey through the major arcana. And for you, you're at the point in the journey where your destiny is sort of arriving here. I'll get into that a little bit more as we go along, but you have that Chariot card, which is a major win as you've done the work. And you also have this King of Cups here below. This could be the type of person that you are attracting. Does not matter what gender this King of Cups is. This is masculine energy. And so this could be somebody who's caring, they're emotional, they're deeply caring, as I said, and somebody who will lead from those sorts of areas, level-headed, cool-minded, so that sort of energy. You could also be taking on those qualities about yourself as you move into this next sort of path, portion of the path that you're on here. Now, in the future, you have the Eight of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Re your destiny here, you have the Wheel of Fortune. This is the wheel of your destiny spinning. And, this card says there's like a big influx of luck or of sort of happenstance situations, the wheel spinning just at the right time, the right person coming in at the right time, just as you need it, right? And it's this idea that the wheel does keep spinning though. And so with that, it indicates change, but it also indicates, Capricorn, you better take advantage because the wheel's going to keep going and the wheel's going to keep turning. For some of you, this is saying, whoa, like this is maybe a really deep connection that I have with somebody. You can use whatever label you want, soulmate, whatever label you want here. With this Two of Cups, it's two people who are perfect in at least one way. And, for some of you, it's capitalized is not the right word, but it's telling somebody that you are interested in them. For others of you, there's accelerated motion in career, business, venture, enterprises here in your life with this Eight of Wands, which is a quick moving event that brings about good news. It's communication, it's socializing, it's also just good things, like things going well in work, things moving along, things progressing. Can also mean travel by air, as I said. Some of you very clearly are getting ready to move or travel or do something. So let's go ahead and clarify. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, and I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. Hope things are going well. Also check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. So let's see what we have here. So we have the Miriam's Sacred Vision, Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Yeah, I mean, some sort of connection here. I do believe the author even calls the two people on the sacred, they call the Miriam twin flames, whatever label you want to give it. I'm not an expert in those things, so whatever label you want to give it. Charity, prayer, and contemplation, connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. And Hilarion, divine healing, honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Birthing something here, okay? And also connecting with the universe with that charity card and the Ace of Wands to bring about like an enterprise or creative idea or a venture or something like that into existence. Let's see what else we have. A year from now. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. No. And choose a new direction. I actually think this was a year ago. I say with that card, I don't think it's a year from now. Okay, a lot of people get stressed when I pull that card. I notice in the comments. These are general readings first and foremost, but second, you have to take these cards and realize that there are so many meanings in each one of these cards. I think a year ago, some of you have dealt with, or more, have dealt with a heartbreaking situation. You maybe faced rejection with the no, and this could have been in career, this could have been in love. And now what's happening here is you've chosen a new direction. It's working out for you in a big way. So, you know, this can be, like I said, in the form of a new person coming in, new partnership being developed, a new career, anything like that, enterprise, business, which I think some of you are. Okay, you have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you've walked away. You've definitely walked away. Okay, now we have three aces all around each other. Ace of Swords, Cups, Wands, triple aces. That's big. And the Two of Pentacles. You know, you've been manifesting something. Okay, recently something in the past year, but I feel like this was more recent. You've had a sort of divine breakthrough with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords can indicate mental clarity, breakthroughs, clouds clearing, success, triumph, victory, new beginnings around those areas. Feels divinely inspired because of the three aces. And, you know, there's this real sense of whatever you're turning your back towards is probably in the long run in your best interest, according to the reading here, where something's coming forward for you as you do that. This this Two of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands, you've weighed all your options, you've taken a look at the situation, and you've decided that you're going to initiate some sort of project with this Ace of Wands, business venture, new start, new beginning. And that Eight of Cups is somebody who's walking away from toxic situations. You've walked away from the heartbreak with the Three of Swords below. Okay, you have the Eight of Swords. Really? Another ace, the Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. 4 aces, Capricorn. Wow. So I got really excited for you there. But this Ace of Cups, something is going to come in here where there's going to be a moment here in this week where you're like, wow. Or in November, I feel like, where you're like, wow, I am actually right now, I feel truly happy. Like, look at this cup overflowing. It's this idea that emotions are pouring in. You see the dove, you see, you know, I really should read up on what that is there, but I'm feeling like this little wheel here is like the Wheel of Fortune, some sort of luck changing, good emotions in some ways, coming forward, a new direction that you are taking in your life where it's like, it's a new Capricorn, okay? Capricorn's emerging from the dust, if you will, from the shadows, and there's a new Capricorn being birthed here. You have the Nine of Cups, wishes coming true, wishes being fulfilled, total emotional contentment, your dream life coming in here with that Nine of Cups. And this whole thing is about you getting out of some sort of imprisonment here. Okay, I'm trying to say this is a double negative. Don't not take this step forward because you're trapped. Okay, make sure that whatever fear you may be in right now doesn't hold you back from taking this new leap, because it looks like insanely good. Yeah, the Hanged Man, Seven of Cups, and the Judgment. Karmic, fate, and destiny here. The Judgment is all about karma. It's the biggest karma card in the tarot. It says the actions that you've taken up to this point are rendering out in real time. And you're being given some sort of ruling or judgment here. It can feel like this person on the card is an angel, like there's like the heavens are coming down, or the universe, the whatever you believe in or don't believe, whatever it is that you resonate with, is coming down and giving you some sort of divinely inspired judgment here around this Wheel of Fortune, which is all about destiny, the winds of change. And they're very good here for you. You have this Two of Cups, Seven of Cups. You have... Finding a partner is not the problem. Okay, you have many partners, many suitors. People are interested in you. People are attracted to you. The Seven of Cups in this case for me indicates like the amount of choice that you have is pretty heavy here with the Two of Cups. But you, it's like picking the right one. And the big thing here with the Hanged Man is like it's time to let go. Okay, the Hanged Man is not letting go. They're hanging on the post. They're staying where they are. They could be contemplating the universe, contemplating their journey, contemplating enlightenment. But I like to read the Hanged Man a little bit differently in that they need to, what they really need is the card that comes next, which is the Death card. And what they really need to do is transform because they're staying where they are. And that's what you're doing, okay? You're transforming something big here. And so, yeah, let's see what else we get. All right. Okay, you have poverty, community, privileged lady, official person, coffin, and the unexpected income. This coffin card is not death, okay? It's like the Death card. The Death card's actually not a negative card in the tarot. It's transformation, okay? It's changes. The winds of change have arrived. And it's very clear that you are no longer going to be the same Capricorn, and this is a good thing sometimes, and I feel like in this case it is. You know, some of you it's a new community, a new group of people. Others of you it's somebody else that's coming into your life that's going to maybe even show you the good life. Okay, the privileged lady lives a life of luxury, and especially with the unexpected income, you know, some of you, this new path that you're on is bringing about riches and rewards and new things. And, you know, I think it would be wise for you to embrace the change as you see this card on the bottom. So, love this reading. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already. Check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. And really grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you in the next one.